Tamsin and Tammy were identical twins. They had recently arrived on the railway and they were pretty much settling in very well. They were pleased to help out with just about any passenger or freight service. But one engine that they hadn't met yet was... Tamsin was with Paul, helping him shunt trucks around his loading yard. Tony, the rescue diesel, was there too. Hi, I'm Tony, said Tony. Hello, Tony. I'm Tamsin. Do you need some help with those trucks? Asked Tony. No, thank you, Tony. But thanks for asking, and it was a pleasure to meet you. And Tamsin got back to shunting her Victorian Railways gondolas. Giggled Tony to himself in a rather devious way, and he crawled back into his shed. The next morning, Paul was out in his loading yard as well, pretty much usual. He then all of a sudden spotted Tony talking to a friend. Oh no, this means trouble, he said to himself, and he stopped to watch them quietly. So exactly what do you need me for? Asked the diesel. Well, we have a new female player on our railway. She thinks she can work hard and she's having a good time. But I'm the one who needs to work around here. So would you do me a favour? We're gonna set up a crash. Yeah. What are you doing here? Paul interrupted. Jasper was just leaving, said Tony. And with the flash, the diesel, we now know, Jasper, rolled away. Paul was very busy. He was exhausted and tuckered out that afternoon. But little did he know that Tamsin had picked up a train and she was heading right towards Jasper, who was planning a sabotage. "Stop! Stop!" he called, but she couldn't hear him. Meanwhile, further up the line, Sebastian was hauling a freight train, when, all of a sudden... "Why have we stopped, Mr. Sebastian?" asked Julian. "It's a blockage," said Sebastian. Sebastian had then recognized that the signal that he last passed remained green. "Julian, quick, do something! There'll be a train coming any minute now." "Righto, Mr. Sebastian." And Julian's guard got out and started to wave a red flag. Further up the line, Tamsin was coming down at high speed. Her driver saw Sebastian's guard's flag, and she was able to stop just in time. "Thank you," she said. At that minute, the Fat Controller turned up. "Who's responsible for this?" he asked. I am, sir," said Jasper. "Oh, I should have known. Jasper, you have caused confusion and delay." But, sir, Tony asked you to do this?" "Yeah." "Well, I know Tony wants a better job, but I just can't give him a better job. It's just, there are certain engines and etc. And I can't go into detail. I want you to go back to your railway now, and I don't want you to come back so that Tony can't trick you into doing another trick and causing more confusion and delay," said the Fat Controller angrily.